on top of us in another few seconds. What do we do?
Boom, target down.
G'day and kia ora, this is the Anzac Gamer, also known as Angel885, and welcome back to the Anzac Gaming channels. Yeah, I'm wearing glasses. Look, you get my age mates and your eyes start fucking out on you. I try and avoid, I mean, it doesn't help that I'm getting reflection in the glasses, but you know. Today I'm talking about the closed beta that I was most lucky to have a mate that had an extra closed beta key and without even asking just gave it to me and said, here. So thank you, Nom of Imminent Threat. You're a champ, mate. So let's get straight into this. This is the Tom Clancy Ghost Recon Wildlands closed beta that I'm on. Suffice to say that I wasn't planning on getting this game at release, and nothing's changed at the closed beta. And you might be saying, oh, but it's a closed beta. Well, a closed beta from a AAA developer and publisher, I'd expect to have a lot more going on for it than what it's got, basically. And let's just break this down. I'm going to go over the things that I actually like in the game, the things that I actually like. I have my notes here, so that's why you'll see me looking down. The player customization is fairly in depth. There's a lot of options, but there's not too many options. Games, I mean, there are times when I will sit there for an hour and I will customize the hell out of my player. It's just what I like. But in a game like this, I don't want too many options. I just want to, you know, I want to get in. I don't want to have to restrain myself from going, ooh, what is this? Yeah, I don't want to get into. I just want to make my character and get into the game. Yeah, I can hit the random in the game. Yeah, that's okay, and then move on. But you know, I'm a sucker for customization, really. So we've got that. The level system in it is, I mean, that I can take or leave, really. I do like the, you know, you get skill points and then you've got to get resources. Also, on top of being able to unlock those skill points, you also then have to level up. It kind of, the player progression in it is, I can see what they're going for, really, and that is you have a custom skill set for your play. You have to then work with your other mates that are there playing you in the co-op. That, because yeah, the game's got co-op, and I think every game should have a co-op option within reason. And I also think that every co-op game, there is no reason why there can't be cross-play. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Mass Effect Andromeda. Fuck me, it's current year, for crying out loud. But you've got the primary categories in your skill unlocks, which is weapon, drone, item, physical, squad, and then there's another one called Rebel Support. The weapon, drone, item, physical, and squad require the skill points plus, what do you call it? The resources that I mentioned earlier. The Rebel Support one actually requires you to complete side missions. I wonder where that game mechanic came from. Anyway, so we got that. Really, that's funnily enough, that's real. Oh, the gunplay. I like the gunplay. The gunplay is not as realistic as, say, Armor, but it's not as arcadey as Call of Duty, where you put crosshairs on head, pull trigger. You've got to kind of account for, there is actually bullet drop. The cover system, I actually kind of like it. It is a bit clunky, but I kind of like it. It's not like the Division's cover system, which is basically you went into cover and that was it. You basically, it was automatic. You know, that sort of thing. If I want to do stuff, I can do stuff in it. It's my choice. I can actually get down and crouch and move around things. It's my choice at that point. Because it's a big open world map like it is, it's got to have a fast travel system, and it's got a fast travel system, which is fine, I guess. It's got a fast travel system. It's a big open world there. Speaking of the world, it's a very gorgeous open world. The world that they've created is very beautiful. It's going to be very much a screenshot style game, I guess. One that works, I guess. You're going to have plenty of beautiful screenshots. It's got beautiful scenery. Player animations are a little bit clunky. They feel a bit stiff. There's a bit of that going on. Which brings me to the vehicle system. The vehicle system, the physics on the vehicles are just shocking. It's all over the subreddits. It's all, the vehicles, everything in it is just not there. The first time I jumped in a chopper, I was like, what the fuck? The chopper just didn't fly right to me. It didn't. The plane didn't fly right when I flew the plane, which you can see here. They just didn't handle right. It's just not. I don't know how to explain it. It just didn't. It just didn't feel right. They did not feel right. What else can I say about the game? The game, don't get me wrong, the game's going to shift a bajillion copies on launch. The pre-orders are there, but at the end of the day, the feeling I got, and again, this is echoed in the subreddits on it as well, is that it's a Far Cry copy and paste. They've just taken the stuff out of Far Cry and they've slapped a Tom Clancy Ghost Recon paint job over the top and said, here's our new game. And as Top Hats would point out, this is a first-person, open world action-adventure with stealth elements. Whoopee. So original. And you might be thinking, oh, you're just a stuck-up PC gamer. Hey, it's got nothing to do with me. At the end of the day, I'm okay with games, but yes, don't break the mold, if it ain't broke, don't fix it type of thing. Adage, I guess, applies here with the fact that they've done the copy and paste from Far Cry, but for the amount of time that this game's been in development, I would have expected something a little bit more, and considering that it's coming out of a very well-known company who redeemed themselves, by the way, to some extent with Watch Dogs 2. I haven't played it, but everything I've seen of it, I've just gone, holy crap, this thing looks way better than Watch Dogs 1. It looks like they listen. When you've got Respawn Entertainment with Titanfall listening and fixing everything and going through and releasing Titanfall 2, arguably a fantastic game that no one's playing, is signs that, hey, developers, look what happens when you actually listen. When you listen and don't burn your bridges and you listen to the feedback that your customers are giving you, you will make more money in the long run. I'm looking at you, Rockstar, and Red Dead Redemption 2. You made bank off GTA 5 when you brought PC, and holy crap, did you guys listen. You guys, you delivered with GTA 5, Rockstar. Congratulations, clap clap, give yourselves a pat on the back. Appreciate your hard work on that one, guys. And ladies that work there. It's fantastic. So, at the end of the day, my first impressions with Wildlands is this, basically. If I wasn't going to buy it at launch, I'm definitely not going to buy it at launch now. It's not... The trailers weren't sucking me in to begin with, but just that I honestly think the game probably needed... It would probably almost be best if Ubisoft delay the game, actually take in the feedback they're getting through the subreddits, through their forums and everything, and not focus just on bug fixing, but really take it away and overhaul a lot of the complaints and feedbacks. Like, some people are complaining about the UI system. I can see where they're coming from, but for me personally, I didn't actually have that much of an issue with it. Apart from the start, where it wouldn't let me actually mouse click, it was like push enter. It was sort of the whole push keyboard buttons, just like you would on a controller type of thing. So it sort of got that feel to it. Really, is that it's almost been catered to a more simplistic system. And that's fine. Look, they're doing their best with a shotgun approach. They're trying to hit as many people and gain as much money out of it as possible. But at the end of the day, I can't justify giving my hard-earned to Ubisoft at this stage with Wildlands. And it'd probably be better if they took the game away and delayed it. Don't bring it out in March. And just sort of take the feedback on board, because funnily enough, a lot of this isn't coming. There are things coming from not only PC, they're also coming from the likes of the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One players as well. They say that it's actually kind of funny because they're parroting each other. They're talking about pretty much the same things. There's talk of the performance issues within the game, which immediately we go beta, probably need driver software updates. Well, not software update. Well, we will need updates for drivers on computers, and they're going to need more than likely updates for the consoles themselves. So you may gain more performance once we have driver-ready updates done, or game-ready driver updates, I should say. Sorry. And we should see a performance boost out of that. Obviously, we'll see more with the end of beta when they go through and make all their final polish things. But at the end of the day, I think, honestly, the game is going to be a Division again. In all honesty, it's going to be, we done fucked up. Here's these major patches that we've brought out to fix a lot of the issues that players were having, and it's going to be too late. It's just going to be too late. They would be much better off delaying the game, make their patches and adjustments before release. Not going, we can patch it. We can patch it later. We can patch that later. It's fine. It's not going to work. If they haven't learned anything from Division, and honestly, all developers need to learn this one. Don't leave your game in an unfinished state at release and say we'll patch it later. You do the damage, the community's gone. You will lose any more future pickup sales. It's what's going to happen if you're not careful. So Ubisoft, take a hold, delay. I know you're probably thinking we're a month out from release. What are you saying? Delay the game, make the changes necessary with the feedback that you are getting. Please show that you are properly listening. Make the changes, delay the game, bring it out in a much more complete state with all the improvements that you are obviously going to plan for 6 months down the line after it's too late. So, yeah. I've been the NZ Gamer, also known as AngelLad85. Thank you for stopping by. If you like this video, thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. Obviously, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. It's the best place to follow me on. You can obviously go to my Facebook and all that sort of things. Don't forget to subscribe and share and upvote for those that are on VidMe, and follow on VidMe. And that's it. Thank you for stopping on by, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.